Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday. So we're going to talk about fear tonight. Fear, depression, and infirmity. And what is the connection and how could you get free from these three ruling demons over your life? Especially as we live in a time where fear is all around us, where the energy of fear has infiltrated every part of the nations, not just here in America, but of course in Israel and in Palestine. And what I see in the spirit is when there is a demonic release of principalities and rulers of wickedness over the air in Ephesians 6:12, when there is a release of those powers, like they have, maybe they have been conspiring for a while and they have been planning their schemes. All of a sudden, when they're broke loose and they implement their plans, there is this overwhelming sense of whatever it is that they're being driven by, the people that are being driven by whatever spirits. In this case, we're seeing spirits of fear because of the spirits of hate and murder and ancient hatred. As a matter of fact, it's what you can find out in the book of Ezekiel. There is actually an ancient hatred that has transpired on the earth. It's always been here in various forms, but now it is hit very hard. And there's a lot of demons that are conspiring against the plans of God. Nothing new, nothing unusual. But the key is, what do we do about it? What can we do about it? How do we keep our lives to the point where Jesus said the enemy had nothing in common with him? Jesus said, the ruler of this earth is coming. The ruler of this world, the prince of this world, whatever version you're using, is coming, but he has nothing in common with me. Now, how do we get to that point? How do we get to a place where fear is not a ruling spirit in our life? Where even if we have to deal with a sickness or infirmity, the spirit behind sicknesses and infirmity doesn't get to rule over us. See, when you're sick, the enemy wants you to think God doesn't love you. And so he attacks your mind with thoughts of doubt and unbelief and fear, and then depression because you're not feeling well. And then he just slowly tries to pull you out of the grace of God and pull you far away from fellowship with the Lord. And so that's why these spirits, even if you are having to deal with something, the spirit does not have to be there to empower whatever it is that you're dealing with. So I want to encourage you, especially in this season, witchcraft has ramped up. If your mind is cloudy and you're feeling a lot of confusion, you're getting a lot of headaches, you're feeling a lot of fear, maybe you want to crawl into a hole somewhere and not come out. This could be a spirit of witchcraft. It has been released through this Islamic anti-Jew hatred and the witchcraft that works through certain organizations. Those are witchcraft spirits, and they are looking for any place they can settle and create some sort of chaos or fear or whatever the plans and purposes are of Satan. He is looking to infiltrate the church with those things. And so we have to stand as the man or the woman in the gap and pray for our brothers and sisters, pray for our family, pray for America, pray for our city, state, church, business, whatever it is we have the sphere of influence over. And of course, pray for our government leaders. And so in doing all of that, we're standing firm against the enemy. He hates the sound of praise. Can I tell you? Satan hates the sound of praise. So if you're dealing with what feels like witchcraft spirits, put on some praise music. Go against the enemy by saying, no matter what you try to assign to me, you will not steal my praise. And so that is what he wants to do, right? He wants to take your praise away. When we lose our praise, then we can very quickly be overcome by a spirit of heaviness or depression. But Isaiah 61 says Jesus came to exchange that garment of heaviness for a garment of praise. So we want to put on our praise, and when we do that, we're exchanging that heaviness that's coming in with that fear and that witchcraft or that infirmity that you might be dealing with. We at Spirit Wind Healing Ministries believe in miracles, not just to believe in miracles, but we've had the privilege and honor of actually operating in miracles. God has used me and my husband many times to operate in a miracle, not just a healing. There is a difference. And the Bible talks about those who operate in the gift of miracles and the gift of healing. There are various giftings. Not everybody operates in those things. So if you're looking for a miracle, you're looking for healing, you want to find somebody who has evidence of that working through them because they have the faith to believe for it. So I want to encourage you, if you're dealing with any of these things, I'm still teaching through my Strongholds manual or my Strongholds book, Demolishing Demonic Strongholds and Discerning the Strong Men that are holding up in them. And how do we destroy them? How do we destroy those thought processes, those mindsets that have become so a part of who we are? I want to teach you that. So at 6:30 tonight, this is Tuesday, November 7th. God bless you on your Jesus journey. Hope to see you tonight.